Oh my god. Guys. Bayonetta 1 Evo. And then we gotta smash
Are we starting with
Direct.
Evo?
What a surprise.
No. And then we gotta smash Direct 3 days later. Hey everybody.
Woo!
It's,
He said-
I
did you
think,
say smash?
I think it's episode 5 of Casual Country.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
You don't even know your own podcast.
No, because this is very impromptu. I just got back from vacation.
Hey, me too.
There was.
Hi
there
guys. It's
Oh.
me. It's me, Cubsy. It's your new host.
It's a new guest, Nate, Silver's pal,
Yeah.
and now my pal too, because we are best friends, and I hate you all. I'm just,
Yeah, he loves me now, and Mike is just so smelly. He's going away forever.
Who's
What?
Mike? What?
No, I'm still here, man.
Okay, so
I've been in more episodes of this podcast than Nick.
it's
Hey.
true. He's not wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
talk down to Nick.
we're talking about the Smash Direct because there was a Smash Direct, and it was fucking amazing. Like, holy shit, way more than I would have expected when I first heard there was gonna be a Smash Direct.
I gotta be completely honest.
Yeah.
I was pretty. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, jeez, man, I set it up. You let me
Okay,
set it up,
jeez.
and then you interrupt. Come on, man.
You're throwing your hash at me. It's hard. Go ahead.
So I gotta be completely honest. This is the best Nintendo Direct I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Oh come on! It's not the best Nintendo Direct. The best Nintendo Direct is gonna be next Nintendo Direct.
All right.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
When they announce friggin' Monster Hunter as a playable character and Gino.
As an assist.
All right. But you know who they announced today? Today. Wow. A couple days later. Couple days before.
In
Fuck.
the past.
I'm not even hyped about K-Roll. All right, we gotta start. We have to stick to the schedule here.
Start at the bottom. Now we're here.
It's Simon Belmont.
Hey guys.
Castlevania stuff. A bunch of Castlevania. Like they spent, I
Hey,
think,
Simon
like
Belmont.
I'd say 7 minutes on Castlevania stuff. Right?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
there's a lot.
'Cause there's all Final Fantasy offers you 2 songs, but we at Konami we offer you 35 songs.
35 songs. two
Final Fantasy has
characters.
less music than Game and Watch music.
That's so sad.
All right,
It's
that is really
so
sad.
goddamn
All
sad.
right,
But
so-
Simon Belmont.
All right, so let's start with the intro. Let's start with the introduction cinematic, as it says. We gotta
That's true.
it starts. You get the castle wall. The first thing I saw when I saw the castle wall, the first thing I thought of immediately, Solaire.
Really?
No, it wasn't. But I
Okay.
think I thought of a meme answer first. I didn't immediately think of Simon.
I had a hunch it was Simon, but I didn't know it was Simon like 100% until I saw the Mummy. That when I saw the Mummy, I was like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
this guy's
the
a
moment
Mummy.
I saw the mummy, I was like, oh, it's definitely Simon. I can't believe there were
could
people.
kinda tell.
And I can't believe there are people in other reactions that I watched a few of them. They didn't know until some of them didn't even know until they saw the chain, and I was like, really?
Yeah,
Like as soon
really?
as you see, first of all, Luigi, and then he's like doing a mummy, and you see like a castle aesthetic.
As
That's immediately like Simon
If-
because we
if
already
you-
knew Simon was coming.
if you got past the Medusa part and you didn't know it was Simon, you're
I know.
stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
You
You're just
really
stupid.
don't
You
know
just don't
anything.
play. You just haven't
Castlevania.
played Castlevania.
I
I
never,
also-
I never played Castlevania though, and I picked up that it was Simon Belmont.
I
pretty
also
fast.
want to point out that of all the characters for them to pair up with Simon in an intro, Luigi was one of the least likely that I thought, but
I
seeing him there makes absolute perfect
I
sense.
mean, it was all deliberate, obviously, because this is as we all know by now, the passing of Luigi. This is his
Yeah,
final moment.
This is the end of the year of Luigi arc.
oh no.
This was actually the end of our good friend player number 2.
I mean, it kind of
Luigi.
it makes sense to use Luigi because he's exploring like a haunted area. It's just you wouldn't think because like Smash Brothers doesn't necessarily represent that side of Luigi. So just watching him going around the mansion with like a new poltergust, one that shoots plunges, like I'm like, is this
Plunges.
hinting at
It shoots
Luigi's Mansion
plunges.
3? Like a good Luigi's Mansion 3 where Simon Belmont is also there with him?
Luigi's
Oh,
castle.
sure. It's Luigi's castle, yeah.
Mm.
Castle Luigi.
This is a man who the scariest thing he's seen is a big boo. and then you
Yeah.
got him face to face with death himself.
Yeah, literally. And then
Listen, whatever that I forget his name. Honestly, scariest little tangent. Scariest ghost in Luigi's Mansion is the purple dude.
Mr. Tubbs.
No, it's God. I know its name. Yeah, it's Bob. Something in the bone. Bogmire. Yeah, thank you.
Bogmire. That's
I
what
knew
is.
it.
It's
I know
Bogmire.
it's. I always forget it, but I always know most like part of it. I know it's a B. God damn it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Bogmire.
No,
He's-
Bogmire's not in the game. Let's move back to Simon.
Bogmire assist
what?
trophy. Here we go.
Oh, you're yelling at me.
He looks like Simon Belmont. I mean, I don't know.
Are
It's
you
exactly
guys
what I
surprised they
envisioned.
went with the? I mean, I'm not surprised. Thinking more about it, but are you surprised they kind of went with the chain whip?
No.
No.
Because
Why?
because when I think of him, when I think of the vampire killer, I think of the leather whip.
No, when I think of Belmont, I think of like a metal.
I think of Chain Whip.
They kind of
Because
got
in
like
the later games, he's like, they use a definitive Chain Whip, especially in like.
I also would
in
like to
Super
point out.
Castlevania 4 when he, uses the Chain Whip to like swing and whatnot.
I would also like to point out the only Castlevania games I've played are 1 and 4. So,
I've never played any. I should get on.
but I don't
that.
know. Maybe that's just
I
me
have played.
thinking of the
I have played.
cartoon.
I have played part of 1, 4. Symphony of Night was actually my first, and Area of Sorrow.
Oh, so Symphony of the Night. This must have been a good direct for you.
Oh
Mhm.
my god, I love it, dude. Symphony of the Night is definitely my favorite. I mean, I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias in general, but Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid, genre
Good.
defining, man. And yeah, it was great. I saw Alucard, I was like, yes,
Yeah, Alucard's.
yes.
The
Yeah,
assist
Si-
of Alucard, I feel like, was really
Oh,
important.
it's so good
Because
he's
I-
got all of his
It
spells.
was like who else?
Oh, not
Who
all
else
of
you
his
make an assist?
Yeah.
Like he's got all of his transformations he uses, and he uses one of his weapons that you can. There's a lot of weapons you can get in Symphony of the Night. I don't think he uses any of his spells like Life Drain or his Triple Fireball Teleport, but that's all right.
No.
That's
It seems
that's
like they
drives
really-
Yeah,
me
they can't give him everything.
It seems
Yeah.
like they really emphasize that he's going to be one of the tougher assist trophies, especially to KO. Because they were like specifically like, he's extremely hard to kill. And I was like, cool.
Well, because
Good.
he's a
Yeah, I mean,
vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Symphony of the Night. If either of you haven't played Symphony of the Night, play Symphony of the Night. It's
I'm
such
well
a
aware I need
good
to play
game.
Symphony of the Night.
It's such a good game. It is awesome.
I just had to play Castlevania in general.
Yeah.
I know a
It's
lot
so
about
good.
it, but
Start with Symphony of the Night, if anything. It's just so good.
yeah.
What do you guys think of the design they went with for Simon instead of like the new modern like
I
red
think it was the
What,
smart thing
Conan?
to do.
yeah,
Literally,
Conan.
Because like the new one, I'd say it's like it's all right. It's not horrible, but like that's Simon Belmont. You got to go with the Captain N-esque look.
Oh god.
Except he
Captain
doesn't.
N.
This
Except he
looks
doesn't.
nothing like Captain N. What are you
But
talking
He's
about?
got the long
Richter looks
flowing
more like
locks.
Captain N.
No, no.
No, this looks nothing like the Captain N
Who
version.
looks
Captain-
closer
yeah.
though? The
Captain
Simon
N.
Belmont we have, or the new Simon Belmont?
God, I don't want to pick because they're both
All right.
terrible.
Richter is actually really awesome.
We
now.
didn't get to Richter yet.
No, we are on Richter.
I mean,
'cause
might
we
as
talked
well. We got Richter Belmont too as an
Nate,
echo.
you're not running the podcast.
Yeah,
about-
I am.
He said Richter.
Yeah, it's
I-
Oh, so Richter.
All
Yeah.
right, we got over the fact that motherfucking Death killed Luigi. He swooped him up and he took his ghost and he said, "Welcome to the afterlife."
I'm just
That's right,
used
sweet
to it
plumber man.
because we'll talk about later. Everyone's dying in these Smash Ultimate character reveals.
Yep, everybody's dead.
Like literally everyone
Dude,
is.
Mario's
getting-
fucking dead, dude.
So is
Why
Mega
is
Man.
They're setting
Mega
up.
Man's fucking dead, dude.
They're
Death is
setting up for
dead.
Goku.
Death is dead.
Death comes. Like
Yeah,
Simon
crazy
Belmont
shit.
killed
Simon
Death.
killed Death
Yes, Simon Belmont killed Death.
for what he did to his good friend Luigi.
All right. Let's actually talk about moveset for both of them because
Yeah.
Richter's cool. The reveal was great when it comes to him, and it's like, oh shoot, and then Richter's like he does the die monster. You don't belong in this world. Although he
Yeah,
words
I
it
didn't
differently.
know who Richter was until like the third time I watched it, and I caught that line.
Symphony of the Night. Yeah, that's like his line in the
When I
beginning, so
heard
he
that,
might
it was
say
like,
before.
oh, it's that guy.
No, I knew who
Die.
Richter was.
What
I
is
thought-
a man?
I knew they were gonna do an Echo Fighter when they did they cut back to gameplay
Yeah.
or the cinematic. I thought it was gonna be Trevor, but
So did a lot of people thought Trevor, but I don't know.
Well, Trevor's already in the Netflix show. Whatever.
yeah, that's why I thought though, because he's more relevant right now.
But
Richter's dreamy.
we've got them all. We got Simon, Richter, and Trevor are all at the forefront.
Well,
because we've got
they
Trevor
probably
in the
picked
show, and the other
Richter.
two are in the game.
They probably picked Richter because of Symphony of the Night.
Yeah,
And because
exactly.
Symphony of the Night, I believe, is like,
the most iconic.
yeah, it's the most iconic, maybe other than like the original. Like Simon Belmont's obviously the most iconic character, but the most iconic game I think is Symphony of the Night.
Well, because
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night is the one that started the whole Vania part of Metroidvania, right?
Mhm.
Yes, it did, and it actually messed up. Super Metroid and Metroid and Symphony of the Night both share a lot of elements from each other, but Metroid, I'd say Castlevania has the most like mechanics synonymous with the genre as it is today.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe. It depends. They both very similar games, Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night.
Mhm.
Welcome to Smash, Richter.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Richter's in, and their moveset is just absurd from what we can tell. I mean, look at
Yeah,
that range.
it looks
I mean, I
really
know they're gonna
good.
be slow. They're gonna be slow, but that range is still gonna have to be hard. It's gonna be hard to deal with.
It looks like they hit really hard
extent.
too. Like the leg kicks.
Well, here's the thing: being able to throw up a fire, the holy water fire, and then being able to still use your range might actually be really nice. Not to mention the entire game is just faster, so that's
Yeah.
good. But
Just in
all
general,
those aerials. Oof.
That's a lot of ground they can cover, and a lot of sky they can cover.
Yeah, because you say you throw down holy water, and then you're throwing like your smash attack out or doing aerials off of it just to pressure. Ooh, might be rough.
In the direct, Sakurai said that he has a lot of range, but his combos or whatever might be slow to start.
He said the same thing about Bayonetta.
About Bayonetta, yeah, exactly. so
Oh,
he's a little bit terrifying.
So he might not. He might have range. I think he'll probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe he has less combo potential, but he's got. I mean, I'm assuming
I don't want it to be
this game
broken,
even
but-
has combos like better than Smash. I think from what maybe this. I think this game is gonna have better combo and neutral game than Smash 4, from what we've seen and from what we've heard. So that's already, and I'm gonna assume that. So I don't know. We'll see. But he might have less combo potential than other characters, where we might be able to get more combos. I don't know, but he's got the range, so
Yeah.
we'll see how he goes. He's gonna be sick. I don't know. He's got that down tilt with the slide down tilt.
Yes,
and his down
that's super
smash.
cool. A lot of
Ooh.
third-party characters get the down tilts that
The
you
sliding
said,
down tilt
slide.
into the flying kick, the Richter flying kick.
Mhm.
Mm.
But like it's one of those things like with Mega Man where like they just pull them almost right out of the game. Like
Yeah.
like his
I mean,
stance.
his walking animation is fucking amazing.
I know. It's so good. Oh god. I've never played Castlevania. Like I know more than I probably should for a person who hasn't actually gotten into it because I like watched a lot of videos on all the games, but it looks so good. Like I'm really interested to try out this character.
You know what? One of the little things that got me really excited, besides death, because a lot of the bosses that were in the trailer, they're not. Since my favorite game is Symphony of the Night. A lot of those bosses or like characters show up. They're either enemies or they're bosses. Like Death is a boss because he's like a big bad. But
Yeah.
most of them are enemies. The one little detail on the stage that made me happy, freaking besides Frankenstein, Flea Man.
Yeah.
Shoulder. I love Flea Man. Listen, Flea Man annoys me in that game because he's so small and he's hard to hit. But I was like, "Is that Flea Man?" And then somebody in the other Discord told me, "No, that's not Flea Man." I'm like, "Yes, Flea
It's
Man."
definitely Flea Man. They said
Flea Man.
it's not Frankenstein, but they said something else.
It's
Frankenstein and Flea Man.
No, it's the creature because Frankenstein is copywritten.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
creature and Flea Man. Yeah.
That's what he said. But yeah, he said,
Also-
"Oh, it's the creature." No, it's Flea Man and the creature.
Also, Kid Dracula.
Yeah, Kid
Oh yeah,
fucking
Kid Dracula.
awesome.
That it's so weird. I wonder what that's gonna look like. But probably amazing. That stage
Yeah.
looks like it's gonna be. I want to know how frequently
Oh, yeah, and
I'm
enemies
so
pop
happy I
up.
can turn off stage hazards too if I want to. In case.
Yeah, but I
Like-
still want to know how frequently like they're gonna pop up. Like, is it like, oh, you kill one and like it's almost instant, or like maybe like every like 3 minutes something new will pop up if something's dead on screen or there's no other enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but it'll be neat.
Because
for sure.
they
Pop up probably through the
Flea
back.
Man,
Sorry.
the creature, Dracula is. I wonder if Dracula is part of the stage, even if
Dracula. No, here's the thing. They mentioned that he's gonna appear in special circumstances, and I think that might have been their cover for he's not actually a part of that stage directly,
Yeah.
and that he's actually just the boss. He's the boss in like adventure mode. Haha, wink, wink. We'll talk about that later. But that is the thing. I think because he might not actually be a part of the stage, or he might do a little stuff, but he's not going to be on the stage for that stage. I don't think. We'll see, I guess. But the other monsters are definitely going to be a primary stage hazard. But,
Oh, for sure, because we saw them
because
on the
they
actual
are
stage.
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Death
But-
Slice and that coming in like, haha, Luigi, I'm coming back for you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You thought I was done, Luigi, but I'm back.
Leave him alone.
The stage itself looks super like beautiful
Oh,
and like
dude.
seems to perfectly represent
It's the
Castlevania. Not
darkest
even,
even without dark. What does it mean by dark? Does it mean dark or
emo.
dark? Emo. Yeah, no. I like that even without because I was thinking about the layout to his castle. Normally that antechamber area where the stage takes place, where that is, you in that spot specifically, there's a dinner table in the actual game. There's a dinner table, and then there's a ladder you can like pull down from the top by hitting, I think it's a switch, and then there's like secret items up in the rooftop there. There's another room. I don't think that's going to be part of the stage, but that's where that would be in the actual game in Symphony of the Night, at least. So that's kind of neat. But
It's really cool.
but that's no, yeah, it's the exact same layout for the most part. I don't think they'll have the upper area, but if they do,
No,
I will.
I think they showed us here. Let me see, but I'm pretty sure it just looks like the two
It's just
stairs.
that, like, flat
It's
area.
just the
And then the
stairs and then the
air-
flat with the platforms. Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
and
like
like
just
that's perfect. I think that it looks
But
very
just the stairs. If
Castlevania-esque.
this like if I could turn off the if I don't want to play with the stage hazards and just play with the staircase, I think the staircase might be a fun place to.
The staircase will
people at.
stay for sure because I know that stage hazards pretty much are. It only takes off things that have the potential to kill you. So like in Smashville, the platforms will stay still instead of moving because they'll kill you. So like the stairs they're not like a walk off. They just kind of hang
Yeah,
off the
they
side.
just-
So for sure, the hazardless version of the stage is just gonna be what you see in like the website image, just
Yeah.
stairs, the platforms in the middle. And I think it's gonna be a really interesting stage. And like the fact that you can destroy the candles and get items if you have
Mhm.
items on is super neat. Just
It's a neat
I
little
think
touch.
and the 34 music tracks just for
Oh,
this
man.
one series, like I think they did a perfect job representing Castlevania. And I'm not even, and this is from an outsider who hasn't
Oh,
played Castlevania.
It's gonna be sick.
They gave us multiple Belmonts. They gave us
I did not expect
multiple bosses. I don't know, the stage is super neat. The
Yeah,
music
that's
is
right.
so
Camilla
good.
in the background too. The little
They
the
brought back
mask.
Kid Dracula.
They did.
Kid Drac.
Can't
What's up,
say.
Kid Drac? Gotta lay down this hot track.
That's
Oh,
that's
God.
my rapper name, Kid Drac.
I think
No, yeah, so-
I think we
good
can move on though from
yeah.
Castlevania.
Simon
Castlevania
Belmont
did
gets
have a
the
big chunk.
thumbs up,
Yeah,
From-
honestly.
even
Right.
though it's a dead franchise, and yet it gets 2 fighters.
So,
I
are you
mean,
ready though?
Got a Netflix show. It's coming back. Don't worry. We'll have Castlevania
Guys, it's coming.
Survive. What's
Guys,
coming?
this is coming.
What's coming?
I'm scared.
Crom?
It's coming.
Crom?
Fire Emblem, no!
Oh, wham wham.
Oh, it's a bit. We're doing a bit.
We literally, I felt like we all knew that Crom would have to come one day.
I
'cause
didn't know.
No.
I didn't know it had to be
he's-
today.
No.
He said he'd get his chance one day.
I didn't want it to be this day.
You really complaining that he's just an Echo Fighter?
I mean, they really
I'm complaining that he's in it at all.
Why,
I
man?
feel, like, I
It's
feel like
just
that's why they showed off Simon at the beginning, because they're like, all right, Simon Belmont, he's a really cool character. All right, guys, don't be mad at us. We just gave you that really cool character, but we're gonna slip Crom in.
but like it's just an Echo Fighter. It's not like a character. It's not.
No, it's totally fine that because it's either he's in the game or he's not. No one else is gonna like get a chance.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
like
him. So I welcome Crom. I wish he was an Echo Fighter of Ike though.
yeah, it's so weird.
Mm.
Why is he an
Well,
Echo
that's the
Fighter
thing.
of Roy, who's a semi-clone of Mark?
At first I thought but based on my thing, he's a hybrid clone actually. which is clear.
No, he only has
He-
Ike's. Up
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't have. He's got. No, he doesn't have Ike's up B.
Yes, he
he
does.
does.
He has.
Oh
he
wait,
has,
no,
like,
sorry.
something.
He doesn't have. Yeah, he has Ike's up B, but he doesn't have Roy's up B. That's
No,
not
but that's the
precedent for a
only.
clone.
But that's the only move that.
So it's not like he's.
But all clones have
hybrid.
just a clone of their characters. Just having a different like even one different move makes him a hybrid in some extent.
Damn.
I,
He's a
I,
semi-clone.
I understand. He's a
He's a
semi-echo.
semi-clone.
He's a semi-echo. Oh my god.
Well, the
Trump's
only
a
unique
fucking
characters-
freak of nature.
The only unique characters, like wholly unique characters, are Marth. Like if you had to, to its bare essentials, it would be Marth, Robin, Ike, and
Corn.
Corrin.
And then the other three are just Marth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Roy isn't quite the same, but he's close enough. that
Yeah.
you could
He's a
say.
semi-clone. But
He's a very similar semi though.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so we have Crom, who's an echo of an
I
echo.
want to, because like when I saw that I was like, oh cool, Crom finally got his. Why didn't they put that as a splash card, by the way? Why wasn't it Crom finally gets his day?
Well, because they were just, it's just Crom joins the battle. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
but what's Robin's final smash now?
I'm thinking pair up with a different guy.
Who would it be?
Maybe with
though?
like Lissa.
Okay, that'd be
Or
cool.
Fred.
I'm trying to think who else in like Frederick. Ooh, that'd be good.
What Frederick with the horse?
Oh, that'd be good.
Actually,
I can see that.
ooh,
What
brings
if
a point to me.
it's like a set of like Frederick and Lissa? And
What
they
if
just,
what if it's like 5 different characters and it
Yeah.
changes every time?
yeah, that'd be cool. That I would like it. It's just weird that like they didn't show it off maybe like when they were showing off like the new Final Smash meter, which we'll get to later, but like we still don't know what it is and I'm really curious.
Yeah, that's one of the
Mm-hmm.
things in general that I kind of wanted from the direct that I didn't get, which was we got a lot of new stuff, but I would have liked them to touch on a little bit more stuff with some of the veterans and how they changed.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, maybe there's always next time, and there's
Yeah.
always when the game comes out.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah, there's
rather
gonna
get
be a
new
lot
info.
more. Definitely not the end.
Be surprised. But
But there is
Yeah.
more with the
That's fun.
what is it? I was gonna
Dark
mention Fire
Shivers?
Emblem.
oh, more Fire Emblem.
No, Fire Emblem. One last thing. My problem with Fire Emblem characters is that like we've had all these sword users, and I'm still not seeing like oh wow, we could have had like a spear or an axe guy.
Yeah, but Crom doesn't take away. I don't think it's
Simon
an
Belmont
issue
has an axe.
because Crom doesn't take
Oh,
away
yeah.
from that. Crom is just an Echo Fighter
I know, but it's like come
that
on.
they already had kind of a model for in Smash 4. So he's like an Echo Fighter that they didn't even necessarily have to make a model for. They just had to kind of upgrade it a little bit. So
Yeah, I do like the animation for his Ike up B, where he like does like an upward slash and then he jumps up. That's really cool. And I want to see how his stats obviously differ from Roy. So we'll see. He might just be a flat base damage, just like Lucina's a flat
No,
base of
they-
Marth.
I think he is because the sword trails match up with Lucina's.
Yeah, like Lucina's is just a flat base of Marth, and Roy has the closer to the hill, but instead Rakam is just he doesn't.
yeah, I
Yep.
think that's pretty much it.
I actually really like that about Roy because he's not that great. I guess in Smash 4, but Roy's like getting that. You're right up on a guy and you smash attack and you just they're gone.
Kill
They're
him at
gone.
30.
They're gone. Yep.
hmm
gone.
The next Echo we got though was Dark Samus, which I think most people saw coming because
Which was one of my predicted characters, but also one of my absolute favorites for an Echo. So-
she does look very cool. But
Let me just do some quick math. 1, 2, 3, 4 Metroid characters.
Yeah, right. We
Doubled.
went from 2 to friggin' 4. Holy
That's
crap!
awesome.
yeah,
That's not
it's
just
really
awesome.
good.
That's my wet dream. Like all I
Sakurai's
could've
like, shut
possibly
the
asked
fuck
for."
up, Metroid.
Oh, I've got a picture. It's of the never ask for me anything from me again, but it's just an edit of him saying, "So I decided to cave, but if you ever ask for anything from me again ever, like period, I will come for you and your family." It's just an edit. That's funny.
Every time we ask him for something, he's gonna kill Luigi again.
No, oh, I'm never
Not
asking.
Luigi. He's like, "Don't do it, or we'll get rid of
What if that becomes
We're
like
not
a,
putting Gino in." No.
what if that becomes like a recurring thing, just always killing Luigi?
No, but what if I ask for Mr. L?
Mr. Al. Yeah. Funny.
Yeah, but Dark Samus, Echo Fighter of Samus, yeah.
Very good. Very cool
all the-
animations.
I love the animations because it like
that like
whenever she's-
possessed.
whenever
Well-
she's not using like her not cannon arm is like always limp.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's just like little stuff
'Cause
like
it's
that.
a part of her because
super
like
neat.
she's just like a being. It's not a suit. I mean, I'm sure you know this, but it's not
She's
a suit.
like a
it's
jellyfish
being.
inside of a It's like a jellyfish
Yeah.
inside of a thing. Inside of an
But,
exoskeleton that's like a Chozo suit.
but I'm really glad that they like really played up that instead of just making her Black Samus.
Yeah. No, of course not. I think when we all saw that Samus didn't have her like color scheme for Dark Samus and
yeah,
the
that's
assist
the
trophy
one
wasn't
thing.
there, I'm pretty sure everybody was like, and then they announced Echo Fighters, it was just like, oh, okay, so Dark Samus is gonna be an Echo Fighter for sure.
And that's why Sakurai said himself, he probably saw this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
didn't. I don't know what. I wasn't super sure about
I
Marth, but
saw
this
it
was one
coming.
that I almost thought was a guarantee, and
Yeah.
they already confirmed that we're gonna see more Echo Fighters. So
Yeah, we are.
everybody
Which-
throw a couple out there that you think we'll see, because I think the next one we're gonna see
I keep feeling
Shadow
Shadow.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I really, really, really don't. I kind of don't want it though because
it's
I
gonna
really,
happen.
I don't want another Sonic character. I don't want another Sonic Echo because I hate playing against Sonic.
Oh,
Sonic mains are just disgusting.
and Shadow
Shadow
mains
mains.
are just edgier, disgusting.
It's even more disgusting. Like
Yeah.
God, ugh.
I
I
I,
want
really
Shadow,
want to
though.
see Slippy as a Fox Echo.
Oh my God. That would be fantastic.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. Yeah. There's actually an Echo Fighter I want to talk about, but I'm actually gonna save it for the end because spoilers. It's Dickie Kong. It's Dixie Kong.
Yeah,
But
Dixie
we just
Kong, yeah.
talked
Yeah.
about it.
well,
Also,
I just mentioned
well,
it.
if we're done with this part, one last thing
Probably
I
gonna
want
be
to bring
Dixie
up
Kong.
about Dark Samus is first character in Smash created by an American company.
Yeah, I heard
That
that.
is true. Yeah, an American company. Yes.
Haha, guys, here
Retro-
comes Crash. Here we go, guys. It's Crash. He's gonna get in.
Shh, no, please.
I really don't.
Crash
I-
for Smash.
I don't
League.
really want Crash.
Guys, no. The second character by an American company. It's not a company, but it's gonna get in. You know his name.
I don't. I really don't.
Starts with an S.
Simon Belmont.
There we go, baby. It's Simon. Oh,
Say
Sans from Undertale.
Undertale. Okay, we're
Oh.
moving on. No.
yes. I
No.
was gonna say Samus.
Oh no. Oh,
The
also
dark one.
Yeah, not Sam. Samus. Not Samus.
Echo
This kid is
Fighters
terrible.
being able to like be in the same character select essentially, or like you can be.
I'm not gonna use that. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna have it be
Yeah.
like.
I'm gonna have it be like that, but that's still a very cool option because
I want the character to select to look like my amiibo shelf.
yeah, yeah. But
I'm
I think
actually
it's a cool
super
option
hyped.
to have and to
I'm
switch
super hype
off.
about those options they've added. Yeah, like the Smash
Possibility.
Ball is now you can get a charge meter. That's so
Hold on,
cool.
we didn't
That's
get
good.
that far yet.
No, dude, we could
You're
probably
jumping the
do
gun.
Yeah, we put the list for a reason. But yeah,
it. No, I'm
they
looking at it.
they talked about that. Then they went off about stages, and we kind of officially, for the first time, saw New Donk City, which looks pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of the Kalos Pokemon stage.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except there seems to be some mechanic where you're touching I don't want to say touching.
I get to touch Pauline.
You
yeah.
get to
there is.
like tag the band members of Pauline's little posse.
You're activating them.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming depending if you have the normal song of Jump Up Superstar, Pauline will actually start singing when you touch her because that's what it seemed like in the stage. But I'm assuming that she just won't
Touch
sing. You won't be able to hear her sing when you touch her if you have another song on. But I'm wondering what like power up that's gonna give you because if you just touch them and they do nothing, it's a little bit weird. Like it could just be like the balloon in any of the Animal Crossing stages, and it would be fine. But it definitely seemed like they wanted to hint that that's gonna do something. But yeah, it looks like a good stage. My only complaint is that when the stage was panning downwards to go back to the bottom of the building, it looked like it didn't feel like New Donk because it was so empty. You just saw like the patio area and there was nobody. I hope it probably won't happen, but that changes. They'll put in a couple of New Donk people.
Have a
They-
taxi run over
That rendering though. That's
run
Yeah.
over the band.
Yeah, I understand the rendering would be an issue, but like, come on, man! Like, put like at least 3 New Donkians just chilling. Donkey.
chilling.
New Donkers.
New Donkers.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
just three new donkers being real bonkers.
Okay. I don't. They showed off a bunch of other stages, a bunch of new
Annabelle's
stages.
back, baby.
But I think
Annabelle is pretty cool.
I think it'd be
Annabelle will
easier
never fucking die.
to go through all
Pokey
the
floats.
stages really quick that they announced, because they announced that there's going to be at the very least 103
103.
stages, which is fucking insane considering that I'm sure we're getting more because there are characters that we haven't heard from yet. There's Echo characters guaranteed. I'm sure we're gonna hear from like newcomers.
That's
And-
a lot of stages.
Like, oh my god! And I'd like to say that one of them is Golden Plains, but I'm gonna go through the list really quick.
Yes!
The
Pokey
new-
floats, baby.
the
I'm really
new-
happy about all the 3DS stages. Go ahead.
Okay, the new stages are Dracula's Castle, Great Plateau Tower, New Donk, and Moray Towers, and then we also have the new versions of Battlefields, Big Battlefields, and Dracula's
They
Castle.
announced Big Battlefield.
Yeah, they did.
That's
They-
exciting.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, the new Final Destination looks freaking
it
crazy.
does.
yeah.
It looks a lot smaller too, but it looks really nice visually.
No, like that's the weird. Notice the weird stuff going around in the background. Like it looks like Master Core particles going around in the background too. Maybe
Yeah.
story related. I don't know. No, but
Mm.
weird, crazy black and orange color scheme.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're at Smash 64 stages, which they did announce they're keeping like the original look, which makes a lot of sense and I think is a great idea because they're so clean, but they have like the pixel aesthetic. But okay, so Dreamland 64, Hyrule Castle, Congo Jungle, Mushroom Kingdom, Saffron City, and Yoshi's Island 64.
Dude.
They didn't announce any new 64 stages, but they all look really nice.
One,
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi's Island 64 has been renamed to a Super Happy Tree,
Yeah.
Which-
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's so cool.
which I like it. And two, fucking Mushroom Kingdom, dude. That stage looks like, compared to how it looks in 64, that stage looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also one of my favorites in 64. It was one of the weirder stages.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
happy we're getting back a lot of the crazy stages. Like some of the there's gonna be like more crazy fun stages. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I like
Picnic,
Saffron
for
City.
instance, or even like just like Rainbow Cruise, or dude,
Big
my
Blue.
favorite stage. My favorite stage they're bringing back. I've got like a couple here, but of the ones I've seen, there's the ones that just make me like, oh yeah, that's real good. I just look, and the moment I saw it, I just smiled and was like, yes,
Which one is it?
yes,
Wait, before you mention it,
yes.
because I don't think it's an N64 stage.
Ooh,
There's
it
only
is. It's not.
two N64 stages missing in Smash Ultimate, but the thing is that they have very similar
one's
stages.
terrible and one's Corneria.
Yeah, they're very similar to stages we already have confirmed, so I'm wondering if they'll bite the bullet and just say we have all the N64 stages, or just be like, no.
I
just-
don't. Why would Zebus is just a bigger version of Brinstar,
Yeah.
and same
Yeah,
with
and
same with
it's gonna come to
Corneria
the-
and
They,
Sector
they
Z.
probably won't, but I'm wondering if maybe
It's
they
like for
will.
stages that are copies, like yeah, they're probably just not bothered because they just have the new version. Or
Mhm.
but like my stage, my friggin' stage, it's gonna come down to ones I'm happy about. Magicant, because that one's really cool. What other ones? Just Brinstar because I love all the Metro stages,
Brinstar looks
and like
so
Corneria and Venom coming back. Those are awesome. The stage,
What's the one?
the one, mother hecking Brinstar Depths.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
I love
Raid.
Brinstar Depths.
Great is here, my man.
Yes,
He's
really
great.
happy.
He's too big.
Brinstar Depths. Now he is too big. Now he might be a little too big, but Brinstar Depths coming back, I was like, yes.
It's really good. It's,
was like,
it's a
let's
good
go.
stage.
That's one of my favorite. You can actually grab onto the ledges now.
That's great. Thank
That's
God.
really
'Cause that
good.
was yikes before.
Yeah, but the melee stages we have back, the full list as of right now is Big Blue, Brinstar Depths, Corneria, Fountain of Dreams, Fourside, Great Bay, Green Greens, Hyrule Temple, Jungle Japes, Congo Falls, Mushroom Kingdom 2, One It, Pokemon Stadium, Peach's Castle,
No. Go back. Go
Won
back.
it. Excuse me.
On
Go
It.
back.
Say that again. Thank you.
Peach's Castle, Rainbow Cruise, Venom, Yoshi's Island, and Yoshi's Story. So Melee's getting some fucking love, especially because I think the one that everybody needed, that they surprised that they didn't announce when they announced Smash Ultimate, was Fountain of Dreams. And I'll tell you why they waited, because they were working on how fucking beautiful the stage looks now.
Fountain of Dreams coming back. Oh, the reflection. I hope the reflection is as good as I believe.
It's I mean, you can
I hope
see
it doesn't lag in doubles now.
it looks so beautiful though. Like, oh my god.
Playing all these like 3DS stages, like in like an actual Smash game, basically makes them new. Like kind of.
Yeah,
kind
of, because
some
I
people
didn't get
didn't
to
even,
play
like-
those stages that often.
Exactly.
Like,
And a lot of them are really cool, like Spirit Train and Gerudo Valley,
oh my
like
god, yes.
and Magicant, and
Boy, how the hell do we keep getting to the 3DS
And-
one?
find
Because
me,
Nate just
Find-
keeps on skipping. We still have Brawl to go.
We're
Let's
a
go to
whole
Brawl.
find me, baby.
Brawl. Let's talk about Brawl stages, even though a lot of them were already in Smash Wii U.
There's one here I want to talk about.
Bridge of Eldin, Castle Siege, Delfino Plaza, Distant Planet, Figure 8 Circuit, Frigate Orpheon. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Frigate. Fuck it. Green Hill Zone.
Fuck.
Halberd, Hannonbow, Luigi's Mansion, Lilac Cruise, Mario Bros, Mushroom
Stop
Kingdom,
right there.
All of them. Just say all-
Nobody, competitive or casual or otherwise, nobody fucking likes Mario Bros.
It's true.
Come on, man. Why you gotta be mean like that?
No,
Alright,
nobody likes
continue.
Mushroomy Kingdom.
Yeah, nobody likes Mushroom Kingdom.
Like literally, what is that stage? It's literally just so drab and it,
You know how long it's been since Mario came out? What if it was a post-apocalypse?
oh my god, what is this friggin' Adventure Time? Just like oh god,
It's fine. Mushroom Kingdom is good. Mushroom Meat.
it's the Mushroom War.
Also, Mario.
Mortimer Island.
I interrupted you. We're not in Smash 3DS yet.
Stop!
Wait, which game was Reset Forest or Reset Bound
3DS!
Forest?
Stop
3DS,
talking
we'll
about
get there. We're almost there.
Okay, come on. All those stages are good, and they weren't in.
Noi,
Like, all those are cool stages.
Noifair Pirate Ship, which I'm really happy is back now.
Noifair? What the
Did you
fuck
say
is
Noifair?
Noifair.
Norfair.
Hey, Noifair in Smash Ultimate.
Pokemon
It's the
Stadium
best stage you
2.
can play.
The best
Port-
stage to play.
Shut the fuck up. Port Town Aerodive. Shadow Moses Islands.
Town Aerodive.
Skyward Smash Bros.
Alright.
Spirit Pillar Summit. WarioWare Inc. Yoshi's Island. And 75 fucking meters.
That's another one nobody likes.
Why is Hannonbow back? And I'm really happy it is because it's so dumb.
It's such a weird.
Hannibal's a good stage.
It's such a weird.
It's so
What is Hannonbow even from?
It was
It's a DSi app.
no, it's
Oh
from
my
a
God.
DS. It's from a DS game
it
that
always
Sakurai
confused me.
directed.
And it still confuses.
It's
me.
from Electroplankton.
No,
Oh,
Sakurai didn't direct
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he had involvement with Electroplankton. It might have been
Hold
Sora.
the phone.
specifically.
I gotta look this up.
Look it up while we go over
Oh my-
the
No,
Smash.
it was just produced by Miyamoto.
Why is Reset Bomb Forest considered a pit stage, like a Kid Icarus stage?
because it's from Kid Icarus.
Is it really?
Yes.
Thought, oh.
Okay, talking now about the Smash Wii U and 3DS stages. I'll say at the end whether it's
I
from
never played
3D,
those
3DS or
games.
Wii U. Arena Ferox 3DS, Bloom Fight 3DS, Boxing Ring Wii U, Coliseum Wii U, Duck Hunt Wii U, Dreamland, Game Boy 3DS, Find Me 3DS, Flat Zone X Wii U, Gamer Wii U, Garden of Hope Wii U, Gara Plains Wii U, Gerudo Valley 3DS, Golden Plains 3DS, Kalos Pokemon League Wii U, Living Room 3DS, Magicant 3DS, Mario Circuit Wii U, Mario Galaxy Wii U, Midgar Wii U, Mushroom Kingdom U Wii U, Mute City SNES 3DS, Pac-Land Wii U, Palutena's Temple Wii U, Paper Mario 3DS, PictoChat 2 3DS, Pilot Wings Wii U, Prism Tower 3DS, Reset Bomb Fortress 3DS, Skyloft Wii U, Spare Train 3DS, yes, Super Mario Maker Wii U, Suzuki
Suzaku Castle.
I'm trying Suzaku Castle,
Suzaku.
Seppuku Castle Wii U and 3DS.
No.
Kill
The
the Castle.
Great Cave Offensive Wii U, Tomodachi Life 3DS, Tornamore Island 3DS, Town and City Wii U, Umbra Clock Tower Wii U and 3DS, Unova Castle 3DS, Wii Fit Studio Wii U and 3DS, Wily Castle Wii U, Windy Hill Zone Wii U, Wrecking Crew Wii U, Woohoo Island Wii U, and 3D Land 3DS. I'm not
You did a good
surprised.
job, Nick.
I did a
Amazing.
decent job. I'm actually surprised how well that What?
Saying all those actually hurt me.
It hurt me too. But
I just wouldn't have done it. I would have just said, hey guys, we're not doing that. And this,
I wanted to test my skills. But I'm not surprised that especially the Wii U stages are coming back. But there's one fucking 3DS stage. I think there's only one 3DS stage that hasn't come back. And it's Pac-Maze. Why isn't Pac-Maze coming back? Give
Get it
me
outta here.
Pac-Maze.
It's not
Pac-Land
iconic enough.
is Pac-Land here? Oh, it is. I saw it. There it
Hey,
is.
fuck you. Pac-Land's
There
great.
it
Pac-Land's
is.
fun, but
It's literally the worst stage in Wii U. Like,
That's not true. You're lying.
all right, then what is the worst stage in Wii U?
75 meters.
75 meters.
Okay, maybe you're right. Actually, no, you're not, because at least that stage is like, I don't know. They're both really bad, actually. They're both
Got him.
really bad.
They're really bad. 75 meter
They're
Peter.
really bad.
But
Like,
Gonna go with
so
Pyrosphere as another choice for one of the worst
Oh,
stages.
Dude,
well,
wait,
think about-
is Pyrosphere in?
no,
No.
Pyrosphere is the one that's not in, but it makes sense because we have Ridley
Because
now.
Ridley's in.
Ridley
Also,
was like
Nick-
the thing about that stage.
Dude, what if
You're
Ridley
gonna-
could kill himself from Mother M because it's a bad game?
Nick, you're gonna be upset when I tell you what the other stage from 3DS missing is.
What is it?
It's Rainbow Road.
That's right. What the fuck? No. That has to come back though. They're saving that for the. There's no other Mario characters I think that can come in at this point.
Gino.
Guys.
They're saving it for Gino. Gino's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There, Gino's gonna be in the next Smash Direct when they announce new Mario Kart 8 DLC, and that's when we're gonna see that stage come back, and that needs to happen, or I'm gonna be
Are you
pissed.
crying?
That
He's
I,
going through stages of denial.
I completely forgot because I don't play the 3DS version. That's one of my favorite. That's I think my favorite stage
No,
in that
3
game.
3DS had a lot of really good stages.
Yeah,
that-
like the
the worst
fucking
part about all of them is that they're on the 3DS version.
the 3DS
Yeah,
version
pretty
of
much.
Smash Ultimate was the better
A
version
lot
of the game.
A lot of the, as far as stages go, one of the best stages, or a lot of some of the better stages, I think, are on 3DS actually.
No,
and
of
like,
course.
Oh, I just want to say, if you go to the Find Me picture for that stage, because that's a cool stage, that was always like, damn, I really want to play that stage, even if it's like got like a boss guy. I won't play a stage. Anyway, if you see Find Me, you see that cage. There's a me in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See that cage with the me? Now imagine if that was Ashley.
What?
I don't know where you're going with this, and I'm just gonna
Imagine
no.
instead of that cage, you know Ashley, the character from WarioWare, was in that cage.
Yeah.
Because she's an assist trophy.
We're not there yet.
Okay, Ashley's not in the game. What the?
Hold on.
Stop.
Hold on. Dreamland.
It's
G-
so good.
Dreamland
salty
Game Boy.
tears.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ! Look at
Dreamland
this
Game Boy is
freshman.
is a very good stage.
I'm very happy. Like that Rainbow Road.
It's
Eh.
not in this game, so we're not going to talk
No,
about it.
it's-
Just
it
ignore
ha-
exists.
It has to. That stage has such good music too, and there was only 2 songs for it in the 3DS. For oh
Right.
my god,
Ooh.
I really
you
need
know
that
what?
stage. Why did you tell
okay.
me? Who
Wait,
gives a
this
fuck
is
about
it.
Pac-Land now? We need Rainbow Road 64.
I figured it out. The
What'd you figure
reason
out?
why it's not in the game is because there's when you play stage morph, when you use the stage morph mode, it's gonna transform into that stage if you're lucky, even though it's not in the game. Just
Yeah.
imagine it.
Is that your
What?
attempt at a segue?
There's a one.
That's what's gonna happen.
There's stage morph.
Speaking of stage morph,
Yeah,
there's
that's- That's a. Hold on. Can we? Gotta applaud that segue.
that was-
Yeah, it was
That
very.
was.
Speaking of stage morph, they had so stage morph is really neat. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah,
I think it's. I really, I think you have to have only 2 stages to select, but if it could just like
it is only
randomize
2
pick a
stages.
stage-
I think
Can
you
I just
can
have a random
randomize
stage?
it.
Okay,
Mhm.
because if I can, then that would
We
be
could just
awesome.
pick random for both.
Yeah. That oh my god, that's you're gonna be like halfway through the match and then all of a
I know, I
sudden it
wanna
turns
pick
into
one.
Just do
Pac-Land.
final,
that's what I can do.
final destination, and then
I'll
the
pick
second
one. No, you pick one, and then you have random for the second one. See how fucked you are.
My god, yeah.
Like you pick a serious like a tournament legal stage, and then you pick a fucking random.
that'd be
I can
terrifying.
finally have my dream stage of Pilot Wings and Mario Bros.
It'd be cool if
Not a lot of fun
if it's
mechanics
actually
like that.
used in tournament play. I don't know if the community is gonna want to use it, but I think it's still a super fun option.
think-
I hope it has online though. That's my
I think
one
a lot of
wish.
stages are gonna have tournament viability, I think, now, because any stage that has a stage hazard but has a good platform layout can now just be toggled off.
I actually
Yeah.
wonder if maybe I doubt it, but if stage morphing would automatically turn on stage hazard cancellation, because it might be a little bit crazy.
Well,
But I also wonder if you can also just toggle off specific, like maybe you choose
Like Reset Bomb Forest might be stage legal, maybe. Probably
Maybe.
not.
I don't
how would it
know.
get to the second phase? Would the second phase of the stage just not be there?
No,
Or, like,
it
some
would
other
just like be the base version that's okay. So let's
Kalos
say
Pokemon League could be legal.
yeah, Kalos
League are
Pokemon
legal.
Kalos Pokemon League. Like, what if that was not had the stage hazards off, but you pick I don't know, Mushroomy Kingdom U, and Nabbit appears in that version.
Yeah.
So you probably can't. It probably just has to be all on or all off. But still, stage morphing is a super cool thing that I would have never thought about, honestly.
Oh, I forgot about my other favorite stage that's also in the game. And yeah, we got to stage morph over to Spear Pillar, because that's a good stage.
Oh yes, man.
Yes.
Spear Pillar's a great
Spear
stage.
Pillar is very cool.
Dude, I used to like play Samus, get the Smash Ball, get when they're down in the tunnel underneath, and just be like, oh yeah, there's no escape. You just fill the tunnel with your glorious light.
You and
Your
every other
sweet goo.
chump.
Yep, fill that tunnel with your glorious light, Samus.
Still kind of keeping on the topic of stages. Oh shit, sorry. Still kind of keeping on the topic of stages. My music. A lot of
Oh,
fucking music
yeah.
in this game. 800 tracks. 900.
It's not even comparable.
It really
Yeah.
isn't.
I mean, they've already doubled the amount of stages in the game from the previous title. How absurd! This man is killing himself to make this game.
Yeah. I'm
And
very
he still doesn't think he's given us enough.
I'm very happy that they brought back the 3DS mode where you can turn your system on sleep mode and still listen to the music, and now it's like an MP3 player, but it's very big. So
God, the idea
big-
of a very attractive
Oh.
Japanese woman putting her earbuds in her Switch and then putting her Switch in her handbag and walking to wherever she's going, listening to the new
Luigi.
remix of Luigi's Mansion is fucking absurd to me.
it's so good though.
That was
Out of all the
surreal
songs, I think
for
they only picked that song
Pretty-
because it
pretty hip and
matched.
wild.
It matched with the timing of when they cut off to the next topic, and the next
they only put it in memory of Luigi.
the next topic is rules, and yeah, the rules are better because you don't always default to time now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Also, I'm digging the alt charge thing is really cool and might like even give a new avenue for competitive play if they decide they want to have like an alt
I
charge.
know
mechanic.
a
I don't know,
lot of
probably not,
people.
but-
A lot of
Pretty
people are saying it's not gonna come because Marth killed Lucas at 20%.
Yeah, I'm on that side. What the fuck? Like, some Final Smashes are just the complete shit.
Absurd.
It's critical hit.
I
That's what
understand.
it always does. Just
I-
jump.
I understand, but did you also see how fast it was to build meter? Lucas used his Final Smash, and he had half of his meter by the time Samus was done with hers, and Samus went right fucking after.
It's really fun that you can build meter though, even in casual matches.
I
because, like,
I
that's
think
just
it's a
fun way to
good
play it.
addition, but I don't want to see it in competitive play.
It'll be a
Oh,
good
probably not.
casual
I mean,
thing.
I'm not even saying like, yeah, it'll be a fantastic thing for casual, just to have fun building meter and stuff.
You can
The,
play as
yeah,
friends.
even assuming it'd be competitively viable is dumb. As someone who,
I
does-
think personally, I think I might use that mode
but
more.
it might be kind of neat if somebody wants to try it in some sort of competitive mode.
Maybe.
I feel like we used like the first like 3 or 4 months to test out everything.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I definitely think that's not a thing that's even.
But if
like,
I'm looking forward, like
soon.
into the future, it's not going to be a thing that stays for sure.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's just going to be really fun thing you can play with. I'm definitely going to turn it on for certain matches.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do Smash Ball. You guys want to charge me? Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's
sometimes
awesome.
like
Meter charge.
it feels like you
Mario
never get the
Bros.
Smash Ball, but now it's like,
Meter
hey,
Bros.
everybody can use the Smash Ball. Also, it's cool that they specified
Well, the
that
Smash Ball mechanics are now awesome, so that's also cool.
that is
Whee!
true. But it's cool that they specified that because it seems like it'll be easier, obviously, to get Final Smash with meter. That this Final Smashes will be weaker, like the Mario
Except
finale.
for Marth.
Except for Martz, that is true. Martz clearly was not fucking weaker at all. But like Mario's and Samus's and Lucas's clearly did like way less damage, and like they didn't carry them off the stage.
Lucas shot like 4 meteors and then called it a day.
Yeah. I think his Smash just sucks now.
Yeah.
Now it's
Um,
changed. Poor Kumatora and Boney.
no, they're there. It's good.
It's
Yeah.
them. It's their good.
Cool mode though. Stamina mode is now considered like a normal mode, which is neat.
Yeah, that is cool.
I don't think I'm ever really gonna mess with that mode much, but it is a cool
Yeah.
thing to have. I just hope the
Stamina stock.
online lets me have a lot more of those options because I guess I should have gone into it. But there's also I don't know the name of it, but the new tag team mode,
Squad Strike.
Squad
Squad
Showdown,
Strike.
Squad
They basically
yeah.
made what everybody wanted.
All-Star mode.
Character stocks, all-star mode. Yes, it's amazing. And everybody it's
Crew battle.
yeah. They specified that when you die, it'd be interesting to pass off the controller. I'm like, no, just get someone else. There's 8-player Smash for a fucking reason. Get that person to play themselves.
Well,
Oh,
they're-
squad
they're trying-
battles.
No, they're trying to reference crew battles. Like, that's what that is.
I guess, but like, no, I want to play with my
It's like
different
if you
stocks
die,
and
then
characters.
no. If you die, then your brother can avenge you.
I guess. What?
It's
Oh, I
neat. It's-
think.
It's an
What was
option.
the other mechanic? What was the other one? Stage morph.
Hold on,
and
we
was
didn't
it
get there.
Charge meter. No, I'm trying to think of the other rule thing.
I don't
was
think
there.
we got there. I think that
We already-
might have been it. trying to think.
There's stamina with stock now.
There is? Oh yeah. Yeah, there I did see that.
That's kind of neat.
I don't think there's anything else really major. Oh, the tournament mode. They announced a legit tournament mode is back, not just online tournaments that were fucking ass. And that's really good for
They weren't
parties.
even tournaments. They were
But
like
can we
tournaments.
get for glory to have good netcode?
No.
No.
yeah,
As
Bring
long as
back
all you
Brawl's
fucks.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, everybody, not many of you, but every single one of you fucks that are listening to this podcast, and every one of you fucks that are on this podcast,
That's
buy an
That-
Ethernet
that's
port
the
right
same-
now.
that's the same audience. The people who are on the podcast are
No, you
also
don't-
the
you don't
only
blame-
people that watch
listen.
the podcast.
you don't blame Nintendo or I'm sorry, what am I saying? You don't blame the person. That forget I even said don't blame Nintendo. You blame Nintendo. You don't blame the consumer for not building, for not getting an Ethernet port when it's Nintendo who decided not to include it into their dock. That's a dick move. And
I mean, I guess.
I would use it. I use Ethernet for pretty much anything I connect with.
Okay,
and
but buy
I would do it, but the fact that they force you to buy a friggin' port thing, screw Nintendo for that.
just buy it though. It's like 15
No,
bucks.
because most people aren't gonna buy it, and the fact that they didn't include it, means that the majority of players aren't going to use it because they're not gonna want
I
to
mean,
buy
but
it.
I'm
or
talking
it's
I'm
not part
talking
of the
for like
thing.
friends. Like I want my friends to have good internet. So I'm
Yeah.
basically telling them for the greater good of the world, buy the Ethernet port for the love of God. I did. It was 15
Yeah.
bucks, and honestly, it's worth it. I
Guys,
noticed the difference.
Just give Nintendo your money. Just do it.
No, I didn't give Nintendo my money. I used a third-party one that
Nintendo,
actually
please
can
sponsor
function
us.
better, and
Hey,
it
it's okay,
holds better.
Nintendo. It's okay you took down Emu Paradise. It's okay. We'll give you my money anyway. That's,
Listen, man.
Nintendo, please sponsor us.
you don't want to be sponsored by Nintendo. Just do Etika.
Give me free stuff. I want.
Haha, sponsored.
Just do Etika. Kind of
He doesn't
coming.
take crap from Nintendo.
He
He'll
doesn't.
take it.
Kind of coming to the end of the direct. We are moving
Wait,
now into
you
items.
you
What?
forgot about Smashdown.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Smashdown.
that's it. Smashdown.
That's
is
a
the
cool-
one I was
that's
Which
a
thinking
cool
about.
Smashdown is? I really like that mode.
So Smash Down. It's kind of like Nintendo's own little twist. I feel on the Iron Man challenge. Right? Did anybody else get that vibe? I think it's I hope it's like I hope these modes are online. I hope me and Silvery can just sit down and we can go through the Smashdown
pick-
challenge.
Every time I'm playing with Hunter, I'm gonna pick Cloud Match 1.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Oh
for
wait,
sure.
what's the Smashdown again?
Smashdown
It's
is
when- So everyone picks a character, and then for the next match, all those characters are struck from the.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
yeah. It's just a neat little mode that it's good to have there, and it's like they're just
Stop picking that character again. Stop it.
you can't keep on picking fucking Cloud.
Stop picking
Hunter.
Bayonetta.
Yeah,
Hunter.
Hunter doesn't even pick Cloud all the time, but I'm just picking on him because he's not here and I miss him.
Fuck you, Hunter.
Yeah, I think that's all the modes now. I hope we got them all. But new items, Pokemon, and assist trophy. Kind of gotta group these together really quick, like Sakurai did. Alolan Executor, perfect choice. Just literally,
He's a wall.
He's literally a wall.
No one on earth can make you fall.
Who Who else? Who did they show off after that?
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu? Yeah,
Yeah.
Mimikyu was there. Deconfirmed. I don't know why people thought that. Mimikyu
Deconfirmed.
Because
had-
it's the most popular
Ah.
Gen 7 Pokemon.
Hey guys,
Uh,
do you know who got deconfirmed?
We're not there yet. We're still talking about
relax,
Pokemon.
relax. Oh my god, relax.
Hey, I was gonna say beware.
Beware.
No!
They
I
didn't even
really
show
wanted
off
Beware.
But they showed off because I'm pretty sure Alolan Vulpix was confirmed back when the game was announced. But now we see that they actually have both Vulpixes, so which is pretty cool.
Volpie.
Pyukumuku, my boy, he was
He
announced.
waves goodbye.
He waves goodbye. I wish he did the peace sign because I love the peace sign. But I'm so happy Pyukumuku's there, and we. Oh god, Pyukumuku is my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. I'm so happy. that he's there.
Marshadow.
Marshadow's there too. That's my favorite
Marshadow is cool.
That's
Yeah,
my
he's
favorite
another-
mythical Pokemon. Like
He
in
actually
general.
comes
I
out of
also-
the shadow and then.
I also want to say, 17 years in the making, Ditto finally made the cut.
And then Zero comes in and murders him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, assist trophies. Zero is now an assist trophy, which is super cool. Like, I'm-
Deconfirmed.
okay,
Haha.
I didn't really feel like
Haha.
Zero was coming.
Deconfirmed. Haha.
Ha.
Are you just gonna laugh at every assist trophy?
Okay. No, I'm gonna laugh because the preface for this is that all of the shit posting on 4chan is like sweet nectar. It's so good. It's delicious. All of the people like shit posting about haha Ashley isn't in Smash. Haha, good
Who
deconfirmed.
cares?
All of the people shit posting back and forth about how either Ashley is in Smash or the people who wanted Ashley in Smash are now like butthurt.
Oh, the people who
Oh,
wanted
they're
Ashley
so
in Smash,
butthurt.
it's so much fun.
It's so they're completely butt mad.
I wanted
wow.
Ashley a lot, but like
I wanted her a lot, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep
No,
over the fact
listen,
that she's not in.
They're literally the moment it happened, there exploded 30 threads of just people. All right, maybe
I mean,
like 10 or
that's how
15
it's always
threads.
gonna be.
Can I read a direct quote real quick?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like
Ashley,
if someone
Ashley
related.
supporters BTFO.
You know,
What?
I feel like if someone related to me died or something, I would feel basically the same
no,
as this.
no.
That's really
That
bad.
guy. Oh no.
Jesus Christ. People like Ashley was one of my top characters that I really thought had a good chance and I really wanted, but she's not in, and honestly I'm like, okay, you know what? That's
No moveset potential.
fine. Yeah.
Fuck you.
it's-
Game & Watch is in this game.
That's all. He had plenty of moveset potential. He's got all these different games. To
He
pull
wasn't
from.
even a character before Smash.
Yeah, he was. He's
Uh,
just from the Game & Watch games.
Who else? I mean, they showed off more Knuckles and they didn't show off Shadow again, which I think
Shovel Knight,
Shovel Knight, yes.
confirmed.
Okay.
which is fucking awesome.
That is
That is
so cool. That is so I really am happy. I don't know if it's because like maybe there actually wasn't as much demand for Shovel Knight as maybe people thought, but just seeing that there's indie representation closer maybe than just a trophy with Bit Chip Runner, that's super fucking. I'm so happy about that.
I mean, it's damn right. I mean, we're gonna get him. It's gonna happen.
We got him. We got
We're
him.
gonna get
as an
him, and
assist.
there's gonna. Yeah, we're gonna get our indie rep.
And
It's gonna
today he was announced for Rivals of Ether, so that was cool too.
I know, and we're gonna get our indie rep, and you know who it is. I'm not even gonna.
I'm happy you cut out there. I'm really
Oh yeah,
happy.
I'm not. No,
Gonna-
no. Listen,
gonna
I'm
be
not.
quote-
I said I'm not even gonna say who the rep is.
I'm really
Quote
happy.
from Cave Story.
That'd be cool. But
Cool.
I don't know who else. I mean, we got
Claptraps
Alucard.
and assists.
Claptraps and assists. Yes, that's very.
Oh,
cool.
that's
pretty
that's
sure-
the thing.
Captain,
Okay.
Captain.
I'm pretty sure they just
Captain
did.
N.
Hold on,
Captain N is an assist.
I'm pretty sure Claptrap's only an assist because they just pulled the model from Jungle Japes.
For
Yeah.
sure, you know. It.
Actually, the Claptrap thing. That's like the moment I saw Claptrap, felt it, and that's like I saw Claptrap pop up for those few frames, and I was like, oh, Claptrap. I was like,
do you feel the rumbling in
what
the
did
background?
they mean by this? What did they
Oh.
mean by this?
I don't know.
I saw Claptrap and I thought, what did Sakurai intend by this way of thinking?
Captain drives you to hell.
Captain literally drives you down. People were saying that every character is gonna have a unique like pose for when they're in the bus, but honestly, to me, it
It's
just
just the grab.
yeah, it's just the grab pose. You just don't notice it because there's not a character grabbing, but it's still really fucking funny. I don't think we still haven't seen Isabel,
Shep-
right?
Not yet, because
Okay.
she's gonna be
She's
playing.
gonna be an Echo. She's gonna be an Echo.
We haven't. We got shown off Chef Kawasaki, which
Oh, I
makes me-
thought of Mike when I saw Kawasaki.
Yeah, because it's Kirby's final smash from Brawl, which is cool.
it
But-
makes me really think that we're gonna get
Bandana Waddle
Bandana
Dee.
Waddle Dee,
Yeah.
because I feel like if we weren't gonna get him, they would have shown him off here,
Yeah.
and they would have not added Chef
I
Kawasaki.
didn't really think like that about Bandana D. My opinion on Bandana Waddle Dee, I still think he's in, and I think he'll actually be a hidden character. But I think they mentioned
No, Sakurai said they're gonna show off
everyone.
all the characters.
Okay, so
Here's the thing: is my prediction? My prediction was all these characters like Dark Samus. I thought, all that stuff. But like, is my prediction actually gonna be like the Kino prediction? Because I predicted like Ridley. I thought we were gonna get Ridley. I thought Monster Hunter, and we might. Well, we don't get to that. I thought Bandana D. I wanted Bandana D. I thought Gino. And those are all characters. And then Dark Samus after the E3 showcase, I thought Dark Samus is a possibility.
yeah,
so
I'm
I
also
was worried about
pretty
that.
sure we just skipped over technically.
I know. No, we can go back, but I
Yeah.
just want to say it kind of relates because like we're speculating with the assist trophies. The assist trophies kind of like they deconfirm. People are like, oh, there it is, an assist trophy deconfirmed. But like I've just been guessing that these characters are going to be in, and I'm like, is it really going to happen, or am I going to get this
No,
many
'cause you didn't-
characters right?
You didn't predict Rickard or whatever Richard.
Richter, no, I
Nobody
I-
fucking
I
predicted
didn't-
Richter.
I
Yeah?
didn't predict Richter.
Well, that already
I
means
assumed Simon Belmont was going to be in the game since they leaked him like way before. I assumed he might have a chance, like
Di-
way before.
Oh, also, I was on a cruise and I bought internet. I paid like $20
Just to watch it.
just to watch the direct.
Oh my god!
But listen, I had a drinking pass and an
Oh
internet
my
pass. I went for
God, he
drinking,
bought-
and then they announced the fucking Smash Direct, so I had to bite the bullet. It's fine. I got my day's worth out of it. I watched it like 2 times. But
how much did you drink?
He
I
watched
also,
a lot
I
of
also money.
gross things.
But fuck, I forgot. But oh god, I can't think now.
Also, there's
Oh.
two other assists they announced before we get to the big one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki,
Nikki!
yes,
Swap
that's
note.
good. That's a good
Oh,
one.
Nikki, that one made me really happy.
And then the fucking moon.
The
Oh,
moon. Did you see the? I think they actually said that the moon can't be on Termina. I don't know if they did. I don't know. But what I'm assuming is that if you're playing on Termina, the actual moon from the background is gonna come down. And no, it's not gonna be Alphonse as much as I wish it would be.
I'm pretty sure the moon kills everyone, including whoever summoned it.
Except Shovel Knight.
Does it really?
Yeah,
That would be sick.
everyone died but Shovel Knight in the trailer. So,
So the moon is literally just no.
Yeah.
Just, oh god.
I made a
Everyone is fucked.
mistake.
Which I mean, that's what it was in Majora's Mask. So good on them.
Yeah, I'm really happy that they brought them. It's something I wouldn't have seen coming, but now I clearly do.
I just realized. Imagine
right. Oh, it's
Imagine-
coming.
imagine summoning the moon and Andross at the same time.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
Uncle Andros.
And then we got the big assist that was announced with Rathalos.
Yeah, Raphael.
Oh my lord.
Which Nate, you want to say something about
Here
this?
it comes. This is gonna take a while.
I'm gonna let Nate talk.
Oh god.
Time to
this-
talk. It's time to
Wow.
talk about bosses and spirits. Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. So
Before we get into like the possibility that it's spirits, let's actually talk about. They announced Rathalos is going to be a boss. They didn't specify exactly for what. They didn't confirm a Monster Hunter stage, but he has also an assist trophy, which in my opinion, I think that's the closest thing you can get to the best representation for that series specifically, cuz Monster Hunter is about the fucking monsters. I don't think you're going to put specifically a monster in the game. Obviously you can put like an MVC Infinite, you could put
you
the
can
actual
put a
monster.
feline in the game as
You-
a
I
character.
want to play
You
as
could,
a Kuropeka.
But I think this is the best representation other than a character for the game. And
I mean,
I'm really
the
happy.
potential is there.
Yeah, a stage and the Rathalos. But you could also say that maybe they just didn't want to show off Monster Hunter now because maybe she's not,
Well-
or he's not ready
No shit.
completely yet.
All right, I told you that. That was my.
I understand.
that.
Okay, what the okay, you can take it, but it's true.
I'm just
Maybe they
kidding.
just don't want to show them off yet. Maybe they're
Yeah.
waiting for Monster Hunter to announce Monster Hunter Worlds on Switch or something like that. Maybe for Monster Hunter Generations. I don't know.
Monster
don't
Hunter World is not coming out on Switch, but
I don't. They could do it if they just
it's not
announced-
happening. I'm telling you, it's not happening.
It could happen if they just announced Doom Eternal on the Switch. They can have Monster Hunter Worlds on Switch, but
Listen, that's just Red Button doing all those ports anyway, or Panic Button, whatever. I don't know, but I don't think no, Monster Hunter World's not going to Switch. We got Double
But it
Cross
could.
or Gen Ultimate.
we could. Whatever. That's neither here or there. It's not
I don't
important.
know.
The point. What I'm saying is, I don't think we're getting Monster Hunter as a character. But there's bigger things, like the whole Monster Hunter portion of this kind of leads to a lot of discussion in tangent with they showed off the menu, and the menu looks really clean. I hope that everything's organized a little bit better.
Well, it's a
than-
radial menu, so
in-
you're gonna rotate the stick, and it's gonna point at where you want to select.
No, I'm saying in terms
like
of like
it.
where the fuck shit is, because why the fuck is Smash Tour in Wii U
They
was
didn't hide options this time.
I don't
yeah,
even
they
think
didn't
Smash
hide
Tour-
options, so already it's better. But I hope
Smash Tour, I don't think is back.
no, for sure not. But
Smash Tour is gonna be in Games and More
yeah, that'd be
No.
fine as long as it's not a big major mode. But
because it's a Game and More.
bosses with Alucard and Monster Hunter,
Dracula, not
Dracula.
Dracula.
Sorry, we saw that they have like these rooms specifically. Alucard. Fuck, Dracula was not
I can
seen in.
I can explain it. I
Yeah,
can
go
definitely-
ahead. Go ahead. You probably explained
So-
it better.
Because I've been reading the threads that people were posting. The moment the thing ended, like I was browsing on the V for threads and stuff because there was speculation. I was like, all right, this is gonna get juicy. So, well, I guess we'll start with the stages and the bosses. So the thing that's interesting about Monster Hunter stage is that we knew that people didn't really pay attention to Dracula and like the actual fight with him at first because we didn't,
blah, blah, blah.
people were just like, oh my gosh, okay, Dracula, you can fight him as a stage hazard. Not a stage hazard as it turns out, but I don't think anybody was really paying attention at the point, like in the beginning of the direct.
No,
So-
because it also blended well. Like how
Yeah,
the
it blended
stage-
well.
It blended well, and they
but
said
after
like,
seeing Rathalos, people were like, oh my god, wait, Dracula might actually is like a full boss too, and his stage is different. So the thing with the Rathalos, when they showed it off, I think they showed it off like right before the stupid send off and the
Mhm.
the K roll.
Hey,
but
I thought
I-
the send off was nice. Why'd you call it stupid?
No, I just said stupid just as a thing. I wasn't saying it was
I
actually
know.
stupid. But so there was the last thing they showed up to that, and it's that whole, they give you the scene. It's the ancestral step from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and then Rathalos comes in, and you see there's only one character on the stage, and then Rathalos is there, and it's a wide stage, just
It's a
like
walk,
in
walk off too. Just
the
like
walk-off
the
stage, just like back in,
Castlevania.
just like Castlevania, and just like some of the boss stages in Subspace. But the thing with that too, people saw that and they're like, okay, and then they talk about him being an assist trophy. But the thing that really tipped people off at the first when the threads was like, there's only one character on the stage. There is only one character on the stage if they're playing adventure mode or
I have
some
a
sort of
theory.
single player mode.
What?
You
Yeah.
can't start a match without two characters.
I
Obviously.
have a theory.
What's the theory?
It's a presentation, and the devs can code whatever they need to show off the game.
Yeah, but they did.
Nah.
We didn't really. It's like too many
The game-
little things.
Mind
They
you
didn't
that the
give
game
us a
is
name.
definitely done. Of getting like we're
I'm-
finished here.
I'm keeping my skepticism up.
Okay,
Mind
but why wouldn't the Monster Hunter stage, quote unquote, be in the stage? They updated right after the direct. They finally
The
added the
ancestral step.
stages. They didn't
Yeah,
add it to the
it's not
website.
here. My theory is that we might. There's a decent chance we might get a Monster Hunter character and a stage to complement.
I think
an
for sure
ancestral step
stage.
stage. But obviously they haven't showed it because they showed that last before K roll. So that's kind of telling, a little telling, like a little nod. I don't know. The fact they didn't show a character off immediately after showing it is like, why wouldn't they do that? But then it comes into the theory or thought that the character might actually not be done yet. It could be one of the last characters to be added and made for the game.
Yeah,
If it's
but
gonna happen.
it's also kind of like you can say the argument. I'm not like saying it's not possible. I think it still has a chance, but it's also like, why wouldn't they just have announced that with the monster? Like kind of have a big blow because Monster Hunter's big.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, they might have wanted to show it off. I don't know, to get people, interested. Maybe they wanted it to specifically tip people off if we do end up getting a character. time will tell. Because if we get a character, then we'll be like, okay, then
Yeah.
we'll know more of the motivation. But the thing with the all of the precedents is there's no boss in Subspace Emissary, for instance. If all of the walk-off stages, obviously the Dracula stage where you fight Dracula isn't the same stage as Dracula's castle stage, which we see as a stage in the game, and the ancestral step isn't even listed. So clearly those are boss arenas, and obviously those are probably for the spirits mode, which we found out in the threads that the mode that was pixelated said spirits, whatever that ends up meaning. But
Luigi.
Luigi, what are you doing?
Luigi is only a spirit now.
Yeah, he is a spirit. But so with that being said, there is the whole possibility here that you would have a boss be represented in the roster. Like, okay, so if you have a boss for the, you wouldn't have a boss for a game that didn't have at least one fighter in the roster to represent it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think
that is I mean, I like you said too before. If they were to do that, like have a boss fight without a representative being in the actual roster of the fighter roster, then Monster Hunter might be the game to do it with because of the monsters. But it's still, that precedent isn't set in any other Smash game.
I know.
So there's a good chance, based on that merit, that Rathalos is a boss, that we could get a hunter character, and I'm gonna speculate. Like, let's see, we could have you could use a great sword, dual blades, and a long sword, and we could do could swap the weapons.
Honestly, I hope they kind of just pull the character from MVC Infinite, because that's one of the best looking characters in that game.
Oh, it is. My favorite characters in that game, they should have both been in the base roster. It's a damn shame. It's the reason I didn't buy it on Xbox when it came out.
They brought back Firebrand.
Oh my god! The fact that all of those characters that were like DLC, they should have all been the base roster. Screw Capcom for that. But Black Panther and Monster Hunter in that game, and
super cool. Venom,
super cool, and Venom, all super cool looking characters in that game.
Wrong game.
I need Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter to be in this game to make up for it. Come on, baby. And I would be also fine with the Palico or Feline character, because the moveset potential's there too. You could have like a frenzy.
They could just be a mini Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Palicos are companions to Monster Hunter, hunters, so you could have a feline, and it would be cool.
If they put
There's a lot of potential.
If they put in a Monster Hunter, they could just add another assist trophy as a Palico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very cool. If they did have the hunter character, the Palico assist trophy is gonna happen. Guaranteed. It probably is gonna happen, actually, because why would it only be Rathalos that they put in the game from the thing? And the fact that he's a boss, and we didn't get a Palico assist trophy, there's gotta be more Monster Hunter content in the game of some extent.
I don't know. There's gotta be. Weird. I think we are definitely getting like a full stage, but I think
we did get a Monster Hunter assist trophy.
Did we? What?
We got Rathalos.
No, like other. Well, yeah, but with the boss, you're kind of right, I guess. Then yeah.
But okay.
It's both.
The question is, I think we speculated enough about the Monster Hunter and the connection.
That was
with
a
the
big
boss.
reveal.
I think for sure we're getting in a new type adventure mode, even if it's not called adventure mode, if it's called spirits or whatever. Do we think this is closer to Melee's adventure mode, or do we think this is a Subspace Emissary type of deal?
I'm gonna say adventure mode. I'm gonna say it's closer to Melee.
I'm gonna say, in my honest opinion, I'm gonna need a little more footage.
I'm gonna need a little more footage too, because I want to think, based on the amount of content in the game, that maybe it's more Melee, but they could, given these cutscenes, they could definitely make, obviously they've contracted people, companies to do, or either done it themselves or contracted companies to make 3D rendered.
I think they contracted companies because.
Damn, I would love to work for those companies. I'm a 3D animator. Let's do this. No, but I need to go get those connections. But anyway, I would love, absolutely. But so anyway, they contracted companies for that. They obviously were going to do that for Smash. They could easily contract them. That's those companies, they're going to do the Subspace Emissary cutscenes and all that. It's, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll see, I guess. We just need to see more.
I feel like, though, considering how much time, how much time a Subspace really is, and how much time it's been since
it could be like a Metroidvania style.
They would have had to,
and how much time Subspace took to make. Apparently.
If we're doing cutscenes and all that stuff, this shit would have had to been started as soon as the game, as soon as Smash 4 finished. They had to get.
Well, here's the thing. Well, that's the thing. They did, and that's the thing. They finished the when they finished the plan for Smash 5, they just went. Sakurai had the full plan, and he said, "Okay, let's do it." With minus a few changes that might have changed later on, which he also mentioned. There might have been some other late changes or roster changes or anything for this game. So it could happen. It could definitely happen.
I'd hope just for
Taking
like
all the
cut
enemy
scenes.
models too. Whatever, Subspace Subspace Emissary had a lot of different enemies. So
Yeah, and they can
They
get
were all
get-
boring.
They can get no, but they can get enemies.
tell me I'm
from,
wrong.
No, I'm not saying, but they can get
from
enemies
Smash Run.
from Smash Run is what I'm saying. Again, why did Smash Run have a Rhythm Heaven enemy, but no Rhythm Heaven representation in the game? Otherwise,
Damn.
I really want a Rhythm Heaven rep. I'm sorry.
Karate Joe, he's coming. Didn't you see how DK was sitting?
I don't really think if it's Karate Joe, I'll actually be kind of disappointed. I'll be happy there's representation, but I want
Speaking of
like,
sitting
not just a
DK,
No, you go. Sorry.
no, it's fine. But yeah, I want like a chorus kid or Tibby even. Why not Tibby? I like Tibby.
What would be the moveset? Of course, kid.
Yelling.
Fucking Tibby.
hey, it's
Oh,
me, Bubsy.
If Tibby's a playable character, I'll fucking eat a brick.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be
right.
crazy. But okay, so moving on to the big news. It's Ridley
I-
Main
again.
menu.
I didn't think K. Rool would get in. That's the
Well,
one
you
thing.
just
You're-
we were gonna hype it up.
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, K. Rool's in the fucking game. Yes! God, I'm so happy.
We did it, boys.
Yeah, guys, he's in. Woo.
This was my second vote.
America
in the
wins
Smash-
again.
This is my
America
second vote
wins.
in the Smash Ballot.
Oh yeah, that's an American company too.
No,
Oh, no,
it was
it's
rare.
No, sorry, that's it.
It-
It's rare.
it's-
But
the-
America wanted him.
It's the third Western rep that we have now because we had Dark Samus, we had and
Dark
now
Samus.
we had Diddy, and now we have K.
K. Rool.
Rool. And maybe if Dixie comes along, but we'll get to that. K. Rool's in the game. He looks fucking good. But let's talk about first the trailer itself.
Oh, I love that.
Just, I want to say any trailer, it could have been for any character. You put DK, Diddy, and King DDD together, three of the most expressive characters in this game.
Yeah,
That's
So
just
very
that's
good.
just a
it
winning.
was really
combo.
great.
Yeah, it's so
It-
good.
Watching him go, the eyes bulge out, all the memes coming from it.
Yeah,
It's
That's
really good.
that's actually from Donkey Kong Country though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
Which
he
is the
sees his
coolest
bananas
part.
get stolen, he's like, ah! But oh my god.
How expressive DK is in this game in general is great. Oh my god.
It's so funny, and like
What a
people
PK.
are like, why did Sakurai do the bait? Because like DDD obviously represents Sakurai because like he voices Sakurai, I think.
Sakurai looks in the mirror and he sees DDD.
He's
And
a big
like,
penguin.
why else would he want to debate in the trailer? Because we all knew, anyways, as soon as we saw Donkey Kong, it was gonna be K. Rool. When I first saw the bait though, I thought, oh, it's gonna be Dixie, and then maybe K. Rool will come in later. But no, Sakurai was just like, nah, it's fucking, we're just gonna kill DDD
Wait,
really
why
quick.
Why would you end a trailer on an Echo Fighter? I think Dixie's gonna be an Echo Fighter. So yeah, that.
I mean, it would have been, in my opinion, why I'm like more hesitant on Dixie not being in it. This is a thing I'm gonna get into right now, but why wouldn't they have had all four of them be there, like the DK crew for this game? Why wouldn't they had
Counterpoint?
that?
Counterpoint.
I
Dark
understand. I understand Dark Samus, but Dark Samus isn't like as connected when you think of Samus and Ridley. Like that's the fucking duo right there. I don't think Samus, Dark Samus, and Ridley, but like I think
when I
think
think of Samus, like Dark Samus is a big like, but first I'd think of like Metroid Fusion even.
when I think
so,
of Donkey Kong
Sax.
characters, I think of first Diddy, Donkey, and Dixie. Not even necessarily K. Rool as much because he's not as relevant.
Well,
but
where's Funky?
that's not as funky now. More yes, but
That
also
picture I have.
that really big at the end of the trailer when fucking DK and K. Rool are just running towards each other. I feel
Oh.
that, and when they jump up and they punch, and DK suddenly has the boxing gloves back on. But just like, where's
Diddy is also there.
yeah, Diddy's also there, but where's Dixie there, man? It's just like, where's Dixie? Dixie would have made like that, and it just would have made the DK crew.
No, 'cause
Don't
if
get
they
me
had
wrong.
Dixie there, they would have overpowered K. Rool.
I
True.
guess, but it's maybe they just wanted to be a closer reference to Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong Country. I don't know, and I'm not saying it's not possible, and I still think Dixie is very likely, but I think she's more than definitely confirmed as an Echo at this point because I can't see two completely unique DK characters coming out right now. But yeah, K. Rool's in. I don't necessarily like something. I have an inkling that tells me maybe Dixie won't necessarily get in, but I think she still has a good chance. My thing though, actually going back to Chrom, is that I think if we have Dixie, she obviously has to use her ponytail in some way, and she can with like the tail whips. But for recovery, I think that's the most important part. But could they
Copy
do
K rules.
that's maybe, I don't know, like, because like it is a propeller, they can just technically use a different animation but have it have the same exact properties as K. Rool's
direction, and like with Diddy Kong, and then actually unveil unleashes
unleash it, kind of like how it actually is in Tropical Freeze, how it's not necessarily like a float, it's more like a quick whip up. I want Dixie in a lot. It'd be great to have more female representation, great to have more Donkey Kong representation, great to have more...
we got females last game. This is the time of the villains.
I understand, but this is also the time of the Echo characters, and I want Dixie Kong because Dixie Kong is one of the coolest characters.
Funky or no one.
Funky's gonna be the shopkeeper.
Click the
in this
image.
game.
Click the image.
Stop! What the fuck?
Just do it.
Okay.
All right, live on the podcast, Nick is gonna click the image.
I clicked the
Open original.
Open original.
What am I missing?
Yeah, open original.
Open original. Hold on. What the fuck? That actually scared me a little bit.
There he is. There's your newcomer.
Oh, okay. I got.
Dude, Lanky has a Belmont Echo, but instead of the whip, he just uses his arms.
Okay, I got. Okay, so the image, once you open original, it's Lanky Kong with Daisy's like
on Daisy's face.
It's so
Yeah.
weird.
Hold on. All right, I want to actually talk about K. Rool at some point.
Yeah, no, go ahead because we're rambling on at this point about
Right.
nothing.
Oh my god, I'm really excited for K. Rool because he's one of those characters that like a lot of people wanted, but like at the same time, this man has been missing for a decade.
Yeah, he did show up for baseball though, right before he went away.
He had this weird Egyptian
He showed up for
outfit.
around a slapstick.
Do you think
But,
we could see the Egyptian outfit as like an alt? Because I thought
God,
I thought the pirate hat was an alt for a second, but he puts it on right before he shoots the fucking gun. Which
I
is
gotta be honest, the Egyptian outfit is one of the weirdest. I don't even know why they did that, and I hope they never do it again.
It's so weird, but I like it. It's
I
stupid.
do have to say, I want to talk about moveset potential. Like
I
not
didn't
moveset
even get
potential.
to talk about.
He didn't
Go
even
ahead.
get to finish.
Go
I
ahead
didn't
and you
even
talk
get to talk about him.
Talk about him.
I like
for the
him.
move. He likes it.
Here,
K. Rool's also a character who, like, in terms of moveset, like everyone, it's like, okay, he's gonna throw his crown, he's got the gun, he's got the boxing gloves, he's gonna use the helicopter to recover. His final smash is gonna be the Blastomatic.
Mm-hmm.
And yet,
Very good.
even seeing it though,
It looks so good. Like when you compare how he looks to the old game, it really looks like he was just ripped. It's so weird. They did him perfectly with like the shine on his belly, his golden belly.
They did him better. They didn't just rip him. They
No,
textured
obviously.
his scales,
Yeah.
and like the texture on his scales, and like the layered, like he's actually like a layered like crocodile scales, and it's like,
You know what
Oh,
it
it
is?
looks
It's
great.
it's how you remembered it as a kid. Donkey
Uh-huh.
Kong Country, for me was my Game Boy. Ironically enough, my Game Boy Advance, like that generation, that was my game series because I had the trilogy. So like seeing King K. Rool just done so perfectly makes me so happy. It's why I love like not King K. Rool specifically, but the Game Boy games is why the remakes is why I love Donkey Kong Country so much. Well, fucking Donkey Kong Country, like not inspired by this podcast, but it's like part of the name.
Casual Country.
Casual Country podcast. It's
I love K.
uh,
Rool.
I love him.
I
Yeah,
love him
he's
so much.
such a good. And the colors that they gave him, they look really good. They didn't just like do like not like
They
Yeah.
went with the new design, but also elements from the old one, like the golden
Mhm.
yeah, the
Yes,
golden stomach.
golden belly.
yeah.
And I want to talk about his moveset because it's looking good. Because he's a heavy character, and that's really cool. But the things that they're introducing with him are neat, like the concept of you could suck him up, like suck up, he shoots the ball with a
Suck 'em up,
blunderbuss.
Kirby.
He sucks up enemies and then can fire them out again like a projectile. That's awesome. No other character does that. Like, I mean, Kirby does it, but like he does it differently than Kirby. He doesn't, it's an actual projectile he can shoot, and that's cool.
Can you pocket the character he shoots out?
If
No.
only. You just make him forever. Just hold
Oh,
him there
dude,
until
I
they
just
get
realized another reason they could have used
The
that they
Nether
probably
Zone.
used DDD in the trailers because DDD was like, "Fuck you, I'm the king," and then K. Rool comes down and be like, "Bitch,
Change the
Fucking
angle.
bitch.
bitch." It was just a lot of little
Bruh.
things with Sakurai messing with us in that trailer.
It was great because he knows the audience expectation.
I know.
So that's
it's
good.
Perfect.
Did you see Nairo's reveal?
Yeah, he just
His reaction?
he just stopped. He stopped.
Oh,
good.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Heavy character with a counter. He's the first.
Okay, I want to talk about his counter. What the fuck is that?
It's so
No, that's
weird.
What is that
great.
move?
That's so good though because they're slower, they're heavier, he can hit harder, and he can punish more effectively. With a heavy hitting move. For somebody who's slow, he can't move as fast. What can you do instead of move out of the way of the move? You counter it. It makes total sense.
The animation of it.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere in the game. So the thing is that K. Rool has really stilted animations, but that's just part of his character sometimes. Like when he just drops
think they're
down
pretty good.
flat on his feet with his arms crossed. It's so
Is that his-
fucking
is
good.
that
That's cool.
Troll?
What if he just drops from like a chopper with
What if
like
that's a taunt?
No, but he fell, so like I'm wondering. What if that's
No,
his
that's
recovery
definitely
falling
okay.
animation?
Hmm.
Cause he
I think-
can't come out of a barrel. What if like I can't remember their names, but like the two main sidekick Kremlings come. They're like
What, from the fucking cartoon?
no, they were in the games too. Not the one.
Clump and Crusher.
Yeah, but like, what if they're in a helicopter and they just drop? Or what if it's oh my god? What if it's like a flying Kremling and they just drop him off and that's his intro animation?
Copter?
Yeah, copter.
You're thinking too much into this.
I want to know what his intro animation is. We know Dark Samus's. Why can't I know fucking King K. Rules?
God, this is a fucking stupid thing to want to know.
Also,
Oh my God.
did you see that they showed off Dark Samus's one of her victory animations in her like little 20-second video on the website? It's super
weird.
cool. That's the only character that they
Who's
show off
victory
of
animation?
victory animation. They showed off Dark Samus's victory
No, they
animation.
showed off Richter's.
They did.
Yeah.
In that video though. In that
No,
video.
in the demo.
In the
or
20.
in
Yeah.
the direct.
In the direct, but the only character with the 20 within the 20-second the 20-second videos on the website to have that is Dark Samus, and I think it's because that's a really fucking cool victory animation.
Oh, I
Uh,
still wanted to mention one more of his moves.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Um,
please.
it's because it's the counter. There's the other one I mentioned. I think I mentioned it.
The blunderbuss.
The blunderbuss. His dash attack. What a cool move! How great is that? That heavy ass super armor. You're just if he's coming at you and you try to throw a move at him, he's just and he does his
Here I
dash attack.
come.
He looks
You're-
super cool.
You're done. You're done because he's gonna hit you and you're gonna take the damage. And it might even be like I don't know if it'll be a good combo move, but I mean, just that like you just he's an unstoppable wall and he's just gonna fly at you with his stomach and you're just gonna get hit no matter what you do in that situation.
I love the fact that that's actually a move from Donkey Kong Land.
That's good. His
okay,
moveset looks really fun actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me really happy also that I'm like interested to play him because I haven't been necessarily interested to play a lot of the characters that we've seen other than Inkling. Like Inkling looks so
I've been
fucking good to me.
I've been very interested in almost every. Ridley is hot as hell.
I mean, I
interested in
want to
playing Wolf,
play
Ridley,
as them.
and Simon. And maybe
Wolf
K-Rool
was
too.
Wolf was in Brawl, but
Yeah.
Inkling I was super fucking into. Like that's who I think I want to main. But Ridley, like I want to play these characters, but I don't
I wanna play the
necessarily
hell out
want
of
to. I don't
Ridley.
have an interest to main
I've
them.
waited so for you guys. I think you guys like K-Rool better. For me, I don't know. When Ridley was announced, that was like I had waited there was K-Rool and Ridley. There was people who supported wanting K-Rool and Ridley. Ridley, I always felt had slightly more of a chance, even though he said he could never be in whatever. But for me, like seeing Ridley get in was like, oh my god, that was my moment.
absolutely.
That was my friggin' moment. Like
Every
Some
single
people are-
character.
so hype.
Every character they've announced so far, except for like Inkling, really have been just because of how recent Inkling is.
Insanely just
Ridley,
blows
Simon,
the
and
world.
K. Rool are like 3 characters I've wanted since Brawl.
Yeah. They're super
All we need-
cool.
all
And
we
they're
need is
also
Gino.
3 characters that I kind of gave up hope on.
Listen, if they announce Gino, it'll literally be, I swear to God, I've seen it posted. It's the literal Triforce. It's the trifecta of characters nobody thought would get in. We never thought we'd get in, and characters people wanted forever.
Well,
Literally the
I
trifecta
think,
of Ridley, K. Rool, and Gino.
I
It
think
makes
Goku would be in the
Triforce.
center of that.
That's just a meme.
He's
So,
coming.
He's got to get the Dragon Balls to save Luigi.
Let's not forget that that's definitely a meme, and it has only existed since Smash
Yeah.
4 Ballot.
Yeah, of course. But
Goku's coming, I swear.
He's as much of a meme as Sans.
I want to talk about the remix for
People
the
are talking
fucking-
serious. Okay, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but
No, it's fine.
people are talking seriously about Steve getting in the, or even Banjo as well, but that's more likely. Freaking Steve from
Just
Minecraft
wait,
getting
my
in.
friend.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
If Steve gets in, I'm gonna neck myself.
Okay. He just wanted
Go
to
ahead.
get that out there. But
Yeah, I had
oh
to.
my god, the Donkey Kong. I don't know the name of the song specific.
Gangplank Galleon.
Oh
Yes.
my god, you motherfucker! Dude,
It's
that
so
song!
good.
Listen, when I heard the Gangplank Galleon remix, I didn't even get to mention that because that's the part I wanted to mention, and you brought it up. The thing that got me hyped the most about that trailer, and the reason I watched it over and over again, is because that remix of Gangplank Galleon is so good. And oh my god, when it hits the when they're charging at each other,
Yeah,
I
That's
swear
it's beautiful.
It's so hype.
That's one of the most fucking beautiful
I'm gonna
things in
listen-
any of
listen,
the Smash trailers
that
when they're
track-
charging at each other. I feel that's the thing. It just shows how
I
much
feel
of
K.
an
Rool's girth.
yeah, his fucking unhinged like craziness in his eye. Oh god, give
Listen,
me Smash Ultimate now.
that friggin' trailer, that song makes the trailer for me actually.
Oh, for
because
sure.
That song actually, I thought afterward, I'm like, I'm gonna unironically use my Switch as an MP3 player for the soundtrack just to listen to Gangplank Galleon.
I'm gonna unironically use my Switch as an MP3 player because Smash Ultimate has 800 songs,
yeah,
and I used it on the 3DS version. So
I'm gonna
I'm gonna do
unironically
it.
use my Switch.
I'm gonna listen to that song, Gangplank Galleon, the remix,
Yeah,
the
I-
Smash 5
Alright.
Ultimate.
Last,
remix.
because I think we covered everything. Last thing I
Yeah.
want to talk about K. Rool. His
Mhm.
fucking render is amazing.
Oh
It's
yeah,
really
it's
good.
just
He's trying to get groceries.
I really like the one where they put him at the the fucking prosecution desk.
yeah. I actually
Really
didn't see
good.
those till today because once I didn't bother checking the website because I had to watch the direct on my phone. Also, yeah, this funny thing, I was just in the fucking cruise in the breakfast buffet watching it on my phone because I didn't realize it was in the morning and I'm just sitting there and I'm fucking losing my shit in the middle of breakfast and everybody around me is like, what's going on? I'm like, K-Rool!
He said it out
yeah.
loud on the cruise. Everybody
I-
looked at him.
I did,
and
I did.
Everybody turned around and he said, "Look at this. Look
Nick,
at this.
I 100%.
Look at this AUTIN." It's like, oh.
What were you saying, Silvery?
I absolutely believe you did that.
Oh, for sure. I paid $20. I'll admit it. I paid $20 because I didn't want to get spoiled on the direct, and I really was afraid that I was gonna open the fucking YouTube and the first video I see is just King K. Rool and Smash or some shit. But yeah, so I did it, and it was so worth it because god, this was like one of the best Nintendo directs in general.
Listen,
Personally, because I'm a
explode when
Smash
Gino
guy.
gets announced.
Let's actually kind of get into that to kind of like end the discussion. Who do you think is going to be announced next? Do you think
It's gonna be a Pokemon probably or something. But if we're talking at the next Smash Direct, where they're gonna talk about the story mode, it's probably gonna be it's Gino maybe, and maybe the Monster Hunter or Waddle Dee. I don't know.
I think
but-
Gino's going to be possibly like the last character announced. I think he's going to be the end of the next Smash Direct because I do think we're going to get one more Smash Direct. I don't think
the last character. Well, we definitely are. Who's the last character announced for Smash 4 Ultimate or Smash 4?
are we talking before the
Shulk
game was
the last
released?
one before the game came out.
Yeah.
Who was?
Shulk.
Shulk. The
Shulk?
last
Was it really
one.
Shulk? I thought it was the Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt was the last one, but we knew he was a character. It was a
Well,
weird.
Duck Hunt and Bowser Jr. were before Wii U, after 3DS.
It was weird because
But
they were like,
they were in the game.
yeah,
which
they
was-
thought people like didn't know who didn't buy the 3DS version. They were like, oh, they don't know who the characters are, even though all the characters got leaked before Shulk. But yeah, they because they were hidden characters. I guess they still wanted to give them trailers or something, so they gave them trailers. But the last character we got before the game came out was Shulk. I don't think that really means anything though. This is a lot more of a normal Smash in terms of like,
last character we got in Brawl was fucking Olimar.
yeah. But yeah, I think the next character we're gonna get will be Bandana Waddle Dee. I don't know if it's necessarily a Pokemon. I feel like the Pokemon might be actually during the next Smash Direct with it'll be like the opening character if anything.
Silvery's gonna be honest. Mike's gonna be honest right here. I don't know if we're gonna get like a new Pokemon or a new Fire Emblem or one of those new reps.
Oh, I don't think we're getting a new
Hold on.
Fire Emblem.
Hold on, I'm not
I
done
heard,
yet.
okay, I heard that
Hold
we
on!
get a
Hold
chaos.
on!
Hmm.
Preemptively said hold on because I knew both of you were gonna cut me off. Because here's the thing: if we look at the characters that have been announced so far, they've all been like requested characters and also Inkling.
Hmm.
We got
I guess.
Simon, Ridley, and K. Rool. So I don't know. It seems like they're focusing more on what we, the fans, want rather than what's new and current.
That's
Yeah.
a good point because
So
we
I-
know
I agree.
like these are obviously Smash Ballot things, which is why I think Bandana D is gonna be the next guy because he's like a
Yeah.
simple dude. He seemed to place highly on a lot of the polls, so I think we're gonna get Bandana D next. That's my guess. And Gino will be the last character we see.
I'm still thinking Monster Hunter might have a chance for the base roster. If not the base roster, maybe the afterward. I don't know. But especially with Rathalos, but we'll see. There might I think for the total amount of characters we're gonna be able to get, I mean we might be getting
How
there
many
might
are we
be-
at now, including
We're at-
Echo?
8
Including Echo.
newcomers,
What? No.
including Echoes, we're at like 70.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Oh no! Oh well, including Echoes with all the characters announced. We've had Ridley, Inkling, Simon,
Here.
whatever.
How many Echo
Payroll.
characters do we have?
I think there's a chance we'll get 4 more newcomers.
7,
We have 7.
One of the leaks.
6.
We
6.
have 70 8 9 10 11
All right.
12.
So here's the thing I saw.
I don't like math.
So the one of the leaks I saw on 4chan the other day, one of the guys rumor leak whatever
Rumor.
was that the guy actually cited in his leak that there was a rumor that it was so that we might get another second, and I hate it, but FE if it's true, I mean it could be fake, but an
There's no
FE
way.
Echo character.
I
And
would.
the Echo
one-
character would be Soren as a Echo character for Robin.
Oh,
One,
okay.
don't deny it. 2,
But
or I won't deny it, but also I
it's
don't.
also probably not true. But
I don't care at this point. I got K. Rool, I got Simon, I got Ridley. Put anyone else you want.
But
in.
the
You don't
one
want
that-
Gino?
No, say Gino, put him in. That's cool. Don't put him in. I got three of the
Right.
characters that I didn't even know had a chance.
All right, that's true. But there's still a little bit to what I was saying. There's the also I think we might get at least 4 or maybe 5 more newcomers based on that.
I think 4 is a
Wow.
good number.
I think given we've got all of the old characters back too, that a total of 8 completely newcomers is a solid number. That's pretty sick.
I think I'm surprised we've already gotten so many. I'm surprised
already
we got
got 4
5
newcomers.
new characters. 5.
Don't expect too many characters.
We've
Yeah.
got 4 newcomers
Yeah.
completely, and he said don't expect too many characters, but we're definitely getting at least 6 to 8 newcomers, I think, for the Smash game, and that's pretty good considering we've gotten all the other characters back too that also have completely new moves. Some of them are just reworked movesets. So I mean, like Wolf's got a different new moveset too, and it's like. And like all those older characters, they have new movesets. So those characters are basically good as new, as well as the newcomers we're getting, as well as the Echo Fighters, which there are going to be apparently maybe upwards of another 5 new Echo Fighters. So yeah,
I'm thinking with how they have them revealed right now, they're gonna keep the amount of newcomers and Echo characters pretty consistent with each
yeah.
other.
Probably.
So
So
we
I'm
are
thinking like
definitely
4 and 4.
getting 4 and 4 more newcomer, and that's pretty good. That having having a roster this massive and having up 8 newcomers, that's wild. And the fact that we could get, Gino, Monster Hunter, Bandana D, whatever, Shadow, like, that's
Woo!
good. It's good. It's looking good.
I just keep on staring at K. Rule on the
This game is
website,
crazy.
and
This game
it
is
makes
crazy.
it makes me so happy. And I think
It's almost surreal.
I know
It is almost real. I never expected to have, like, when they announced at E3 and stuff, I wasn't sure just how much we were getting with this game, but we're getting even more than I expected then with all the newcomers we're getting. It's good.
One of the biggest things people complained about with Smash 4 was no DK reps and no Metroid reps.
Yep.
So
when
Sakurai,
we get-
Sakurai, we really need to leave that man alone now.
Yeah, never ask him for anything again, please.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it for this
Yep.
episode. Because I said, guys, we probably shouldn't make this one like 2 hours again, and
Listen.
it's an hour and 40. I technically cut it.
All right, guys. Never ask us for anything again.
That's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Get out of here.
K. Rules and Smash. Fuck yes. Is that Shadow barking?
Oh shit! I've leaked him.